Hello. It's crack-a-lagging, working on this thing. Little update. I'm gonna go front to back, do a full-on review again. So we're starting here. Bow light, anchor lock. Took the skateboard tape out, and I got this stuff. It's the same stuff that I had before for the battery boxes. Decided to epoxy some of that down over here because that skateboard tape was just coming apart. New gas tank with the gas gauge on there. It's an Atwood. Upgraded the rod holders. So the burrow crafts with the locking things. Got that on there so I can measure my fish. There, of course, is more of the rubber. The other new thing is, made this the waterproof camera box. And I bought that plug on Amazon. It's a waterproof plug, and that there it is. This thing is a case for a phone, but my phone that I have now is too big for it. So I velcroed that on there, and it's got my fishing license, my registration for the boat and the trailer, my boater safety card, and that's just a small first aid kit. It's my Garmin fish finder. Back around this way, I got the puck light, compass, fire extinguisher, puck light, and then what goes here is I got a little waterproof speaker that velcros on there, but it's in the house charging right now. New seats, because when we sunk this thing, the seats, I tried cleaning them, man, and they just smelled horrible. And then my brother bent the one in the front, so I got a matching one in the front with a swivel too. Scotty clamps, Procraft rod holders, 2 of them, so I got 4 dedicated rod holders for the boat. This is new right here. Check this out. Bilge pump. Man, if I had that thing when I sunk this thing, probably wouldn't have sunk. Probably would have been able to flip it over or something. And I got it hooked up to another battery box. It's got its own dedicated battery. That's a 7 amp hour battery. That pump's supposed to use 5 amp hours, 5 amps per hour. It's a 5 Ah draw. So that 7 amp hour battery should give it 45 minutes of the 600, and then slow down after that, give it like a whole hour ish of pumping before it turns off, maybe a little more, I don't know. And then I tied this thing down, man, because a little extra flotation, because this thing sank. It was sank outboard motor down. So a little extra buoyancy back here. One of the reasons why it sank is because when I had the old seats on it, I had drilled the holes for them. This whole bench is hollow. It filled up with water, and it just became weight draw. Just helped pull it down. So what I did is I was gonna foam fill these things, but I didn't. The reason why I didn't is because foam is weight. So to not add any more weight, I filled the holes in with some JB weld. Just taped off around them, filled it in, let it set. So now it's all like JB welded shut. Oh yeah, new plug. That's all done. So we can actually connect the external line to the motor now. Yay! It's the first time I took it out. We were just using the internal tank. Bow light right there. I might get another one just to put on the other side. I don't know. We'll see. Got the Scotty mount for the transducer for the fish finder. Fish finder, I unplugged it, took it out, stuck it on the dashboard of the Yukon. I let it sit there for like 10-11 days. And let it dry out, and then plugged it back in, and it worked. So what I did is, like little pin connectors, I stuck a little needle Kind of scraped them out. They're a little corroded from being underwater. Cleaned them, and then I stuck some light bulb grease in there. Make sure that it stays uncorroded there. This thing failed. It's actually supposed to be dry storage because the O-ring failed. So what I did is I got a new O-ring for it, and then I silicone it down so that it won't slip out of the groove anymore, because that's what happened, was this thing slipped out of the groove and it was just letting water in, and unfortunately all my paperwork got messed up, and there it is. So new improvements, pretty much back to where I had it, the way I had it, a little bit better actually. New seats, you know. This is a Type 4. This isn't just like a regular like patio furniture cover. This is actually a Type 4 throwable flotation device. What I did is I just velcroed it. Got some double-sided Velcro. I got some Loctite. It's a glue that's for fabric, because I knew that sticky stuff wasn't really going to hold it down. So glued the Velcro on it and then stuck it down, and it seems to work pretty good. So in the future, that rubber mat stuff I'm going to be putting here. I'm going to be getting rid of the skateboard grip tape stuff. Oh, I did get it registered finally, the trailer. Was riding it dirty for about a year, this thing, because I was just too lazy to go to the DMV. It took me 7 hours to get that stupid plate. But anyways, another future thing that I'm going to be doing is on the bottom, like right here in the nose on down, the bottom of this thing, the nose part. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some JB Wells, just cover the front of it, tape off the bottom, actually that little groove thing that helps it track, that this support pole goes in the middle. I'm probably going to spread a bunch of JB Weld across the bottom of that too, on the bottom. I'm going to tape off the bottom and probably get some bed liner spray and spray the bottom of this thing with it too. Just the stuff from Pep Boys, just to have a couple extra thick layer of stuff, so if we beach it or drag it up someplace where there's a lot of rocks, it doesn't really jack up the bottom. But yeah, I saw the bilge pump idea from another guy. So that is a 4-pin connector. I forgot about to tell you guys about this. What it is, I drilled a hole and I got this waterproof switch. Put that on there, and then I had a little float switch that I put right here. But the one from Shoreline Marine, it's actually a Shoreline pump. The Shoreline Marine float switch failed, so I got it wired up. So this is a bypass. It turns on the pump, and then I left the wires so I can splice in the float switch, a new one. I sent it back and got a different brand. I forget the brand. It was actually recommended to me by Amber Marine. But one more back and forth here. I know the lighting's horrible. Sun's going down. Some of those pop lights that I had kind of died on me when they went to the bottom of the lake. I got to get them replaced. Actually, I got a better idea. I'll do a video on that if I actually invest in them pretty soon. I might do that. A little back and forth. New outboard, the Tohatsu 4. Probably gonna be buying the 6 horsepower carb on it. Do the carburetor upgrade. Get a little extra juice out of that carb. Oh yeah, I forgot. Another upgrade. I'm going to be getting the outriggers from Sailboats to Go. I think I mentioned that in another video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them the green, the same color as the Canoe, the rest of the boat, so that it's more stable. Adds actually some more buoyancy to it too, something like 75 or 100 pounds of extra buoyancy. But the extra rod holders, I know my backyard's a mess. I've been working on stuff back here. Been back and forth and up and down, working on bicycles for my kid, the neighbor's kids, my motorcycle, this thing. So tomorrow is one of my days off, and I'll be cleaning my backyard. So, all right, boys and girls, that is it for now.